How important is actor selection? Zhao Liying's Blowing Pinellia achieved transformation, and the director affirmed its credit. I didn't expect the Blowing Pinellia to end so neatly, and I was really moved after watching it. For the heroine Zhao Liying, this drama is both a challenge and a transformation, both in terms of subject matter and characters. Although Zhao Liying has produced many popular dramas and her looks are very popular with the audience, her acting skills have always been considered to be quite satisfactory. Even if it is knowledge with a lot of praise, it can only be said that her acting skills are online, at least it does not make people think how amazing. However, the role of Su Bangsha really felt injected with soul. Zhao Liying's emotions are full in almost every rivalry scene, and the interaction between the characters is natural and smooth, without any sense of disobedience. She and Li Guangji had a lot of rivalry scenes. Many netizens praised Li Guangji for her good acting skills. On the contrary, I think Zhao Liying is better, and her emotional expression is more delicate and vivid. For example, in the scene where the breakup was mentioned, the tears could not help falling down before she could open her mouth. She choked up several times and suppressed her emotions. I could feel her reluctance for this relationship, but I had to force myself to cut it off. Compared with Zhao Li's introvertedness, sometimes he feels unpredictable, and even wonders whether this person really has deep affection for Su Bangsha in his heart. Compared with it, Zhao's feelings are more easily perceived and resonated by the audience. Of course, this is a group portrait drama featuring Su Bangsha. The good thing is that all the actors except the heroine have contributed great acting skills. This kind of actors' acting skills are all online, the plot is tight and not watery, and the music is good and the atmosphere is strong. The show is really friendly to the audience. Don't be afraid of the drama. I'm afraid that it will be full of gimmicks in the early stage. When the drama is actually broadcast, it will be full of moisture. It's a waste of audience emotion and a waste of time. For example, Chu Qiao biography back then was supposed to be a very good script, presumably because of Zhao's temperament. He read the original work and liked it very much before accepting it. The content of this heroine drama has many magnificent scenes, which can be described as magnificent, and the achievements made by the heroine and her comrades in arms can be described as epic. It's a pity that no matter how exciting the original work is, the final effect on the screen is just as disappointing. It played a full 67 episodes, and then told us that this is only the first half. When I was still soaking in the water. It is not conservative to estimate that he will not be able to get out in this life. There are many examples of high-quality novels being made bad in film and television dramas, so it is understandable that many book fans are very repelled by their favorite works to be filmed. After all, there are too many factors affecting a work's final screen performance. Only when every link is in place can it be possible to receive relatively satisfactory results in the end. That's why I feel that Zhao's Blowing Pinellia is very valuable. According to the interview with the director, Zhao Liying decided to shoot this drama because of the importance of it. This project was finally able to be realized, which fully affirmed her contribution to this drama. It can be seen that Zhao Liying has a really good vision in choosing dramas. It can also be seen from Su Bangsha's acting skills that she really put a lot of effort into this drama. Therefore, it is really important to choose the right actors for the script. In addition, having a reliable team is the most important thing. Zhao's several dramas also let us see the helplessness and energy of the actors. The helpless thing is that some dramas want to be performed well by themselves. Such a leading actor, if she is really optimistic about a drama, she has the high energy to realize a good drama that no one cares about. The Wind Blows Pinellia is definitely a big step for Zhao Liying to take a transformation. Her sincere acting skills are enough to impress thousands of viewers. I believe she can go further in the future. 02. Why is No Name so popular? In addition to the gathering of powerful factions, there are also the blessings of these 6 highlights. On the first day of the Lunar New Year, No Name was released. With the appearance of fans in the first show, the word of mouth of fans of this film has also increased. Many fans praised the blockbuster experience the film brought to them, and some fans praised the high-end acting skills of the actors in the film. The word of mouth of the film is overwhelming, and it directly helps the box office performance of No Name. This spy war blockbuster in the Spring Festival file is also becoming one of the first choice works for movie fans to watch during the Spring Festival. I myself have great expectations for director Chenger and actor Tony Leung. After watching this movie, I think that whether it is director Chenger, actor Tony Leung, or even the young actor Wang Yibo, they all live up to expectations. The film quality of No Name is extremely high, and the following 6 highlights cannot be ignored. It is precisely because of these highlights that the movie No Name can be called a truly outstanding blockbuster since the beginning of 2023. The first highlight, the story is very strong. Until the last moment, it is still in the spy war reversal. What makes Mysterious a gigantic fascination for Spring Celebration fans is its high points and low points. This film can be supposed to be a genuine magnum opus among spy films. It does not disregard its fans in that frame of mind as far as story credits. Running against the norm, concerning this characteristic, No Name understands the genuine cool film element of a government-operative film, ceaseless inversion, as late as possible into the story, without seeing the last picture, and not knowing a definitive truth it ended up so. In light of the guideline of no spoilers, my survey experience is that I am stunned by the jobs of Tony Leung and Wang Yibo after the fierce conflict in the film. This sort of spy war story isn't found in past government-operative conflict film and TV dramatizations. One might say that the covert agent battle in No Name hides as late as possible, and fans can see the last truth. Such a cool film story will undoubtedly draw in film fans. The subsequent feature is the person creation, which is one of a kind and special among the government-operative conflict subjects recognizable to film fans. Spy films are an old sort of film creation. It is additionally a significant necessity in this type that the story should turn around and forward, and it should be unforeseen to fans. While keeping up with areas of strength for its credits, the film No Name is additionally one of a kind in character creation. One might say that a large number of the characters in this film have excellent unique worth, which can permit film fans to acquire an exceptional feeling of character insight in the recognizable covert operative film kind. For instance, in the film, the depiction of the Pretended by Tony Leung is a genuine painting of mythical serpents and tigers. As yet unchanged sentence, in accordance with the guideline of not ruining, exhibit the significant worth marks of this film obviously. In No Name, Tony Leung's personality and Wang Li's personality have an indoor contention scene. The person attributes of the two characters have never showed up in past film and TV dramatizations. Particularly the delicate and exquisite cross-examination brought by Tony Leung's job. This sort of content person creation is certainly fresh out of the plastic new, and it can animate film fans' advantage in watching motion pictures and surrender follow acclaim. The third feature is that the story is fresh and perfect, however the depiction of human instinct is exceptionally significant. On the reason of considering the story ascribes of the film, it understands the imaginative properties of blockbuster motion pictures in theaters. While the story ascribes are clear and the characters are special, this No Name likewise keeps up with the innate fresh and perfect account qualities of Chief Chen Trauma Center, without losing the profundity of human instinct. Particularly as far as the freshness and tidiness of the account, there is actually no messiness by any means. The film doesn't take on a totally forward story strategy, yet a mix of forward story, flashback and break. It isn't as late as possible into the film that the total variant of the story is introduced neatly. One might say that in No Name, there isn't a scene that is pointless, and, surprisingly, a solitary look is futile. This sort of fresh and slick account is an imaginative happiness that can't be given to film fans in numerous motion pictures. While fresh and flawless, there are numerous significant snapshots of mankind in No Name. For instance, toward the start of the game, the characters Wang Yibo and Wang Chuanjin are having morning tea, and the exchange between the two due to an extra rib is extremely intriguing and worth contemplating again and again. For another model, the substance of a couple of Japanese villains boasting about eating lamb isn't similarly pretty much as basic as eating. In the film Mysterious, each character has his own remarkable idea of life values. These significant human substance comprise the ideal and profound image of this film. The fourth feature is Tony Leung's presentation, which is unassuming and grave, and Wang Yibo's exhibition, which is harsh and brave. The two driving entertainers complete one another and satisfy hopes. Tony Leung's presentation and the person plan of the content of No Name complete one another impeccably. All in all, such an unobtrusive and grave job must be seriously thrilling on the off chance that Tony Leung controls it. Particularly when Tony Leung's personality questioned Wang Li's personality in the lodging, he was delicate and exquisite, yet in addition had the responsiveness of a government operative. This part of Wang Yibo can likewise be known as the reward thing of the film No Name. In the film, the youthful entertainer not just showed the tall and valiant side of the person, yet additionally showed the avoidance and embarrassment behind the person. Wang Yibo's harsh and gallant presentation in No Name makes him a pioneer among youthful entertainers. In the film, Tony Leung and Wang Yibo have a hand-to-hand fighting contention scene. These scenes are life and demise battles, yet in addition have more degrees of content. Here, for certain fans who have not yet watched the film, it is difficult to ruin it totally. One might say that this hand-to-hand fighting scene well mirrors the participation capacity of the two entertainers, Tony Leung and Wang Yibo. Mr. Tony Leung can act with his eyes, and Wang Yibo can likewise follow up and learn. Without a second to spare of the film, Wang Yibo has a line of discourse. What is the substance? I won't ruin it here, yet its solidarity is exceptionally extreme. Wang Yibo showed off his abilities through No Name. The fifth feature is the counter-conflict portrayal of the covert agent battle, with many subtleties showing that individuals in the condition of war are in desperate waterways, with genuine humanistic consideration. What truly moved me in No Name was the existence of the little individuals under the flares of war, which is the genuine articulation of humanistic inclination. The Japanese intruders besieged Guangzhou, and among the destroyed walls, a few flatbed trucks were pulling the cadavers forward. Grimy things were tracked down in the well water. The Japanese intruders scrutinized the out-for-the-count laborers and covered them bursting at the seams with concrete. Indeed, even in the exchange of the main job toward the start, it tells how the Japanese trespassers attacked the girls of the gold and silver retailer, etc. These are the existences of individuals under the flares of war. In the airstrike cover, the canine in the water was killed by the Japanese besieging for a piece of food. The Japanese plane that bombarded likewise had a canine, who passed on in the Pacific Sea in the wake of finishing the besieging mission with the Japanese trespassers. In this conflict, the genuine individuals at the base are living and biting the dust. With respect to the low-level troopers of the Japanese trespassers, the senior sibling passed on in the Air Force, and the more youthful sibling kept on filling in his cannon feat in the military. After the Japanese trespassers besieged Guangzhou, the dormant city of Guangzhou was cleared out, and the surging dark smoke somewhere far off shaped the most impressive enemy of war voice in the film No Name. The sixth feature is to honor the obscure government-operative conflict saints and lead fans to accomplish profound reverberation. In Mysterious coordinated by Chentrama Center, these obscure saints of the covert operative conflict have firm revolutionaryism and heartfelt individual sentiments. In the film, without ruining the person names, the two government operative conflict couples have been isolated for a long time, however the connection among husband and spouse is more enduring. In the narrative of the film, the substance of Wang Yibo's personality battling to turn into a wonder is likewise surprising. The iteration in No Name is more young magnificence. For film fans who enter the setting, they should focus on the last scene in No Name, the line of Wang Yibo's personality. As yet unchanged sentence. Fans who have proactively watched the film, don't ruin the fans who haven't watched the film yet. The film honors the obscure covert agent war saints, and has its own most splendid film handling technique. This top-of-the-line sense permits No Name to enter the positions of genuinely astounding government agent films. Provided that this is true, No Name has an awesome fan notoriety in film industry results, which is unavoidable for a magnificent film.